misses another one here. And then an over-the-back foul against Lewis. One on him. The only thing about Rick Pitino, you know, that was likely a shock treatment halftime. He's had
who you are, what you're playing like.
How about that collapse defensively by the Johnnies? 5 on the clock. Joseph. How about that quick move by Pierre? He's all over. Here comes Cardell. 3 on 2.
Nice job. Really nice. Just get downhill. You got guys on their heels. That's such a wonderful. I love this. Put the pressure not only on St. John's, but also the officials to blow that whistle.
Second foul on Tallahassee, Florida. Began as a freshman at Sanford, where he was a lead guard and tremendous scorer. Then on to Chicago State. For
the officials today, just these games, when you get into conference play, are not easy to officiate, especially in this building as well.
Yeah, it's a solid, pretty good screen that Balt set up. Now they need help. This is going to be an over and back.
That's tough. That's just self-inflicted.
We're 2.5 minutes into this second half. Still no Kadari Richmond. There's a leaner with Davon Smith. Is this one of those? You will admit it's curious, correct?
I agree.
But he's not out there.
But Rick Pitino has shown that, you know what, maybe he's trying to get more out of someone else and not just
spin backwards underneath the hoop and harm. And he'll go back to the line for the old-fashioned 3.
It's just great recognition. Really, Joseph had no chance to touch the ball. Again, doesn't have to score it, but you have to give him the ball.
He's a 69% free throw shooter. He's now 2 out of 7 tonight after that make. The pressure on the ball on the perimeter has picked up for the Johnnies. And that's a foul on Ejiofor. Cardell in the scout for this game. Dennis Felton. He was a head coach at several places. Western Kentucky, then later at Georgia. It was in the year 2008 when the SEC tournament experienced a tornado at the Georgia Dome. He took a 4-win regular season Bulldogs team to an SEC tournament championship, stealing bids all over the place, and managed to hold on to his contract another 4 years in so doing. I think it says a lot about Kim English. Joseph, icicles coming down off the ball fake from Scott. Runsey back on the deck, collects that rebound.
Well, Scott and Wiltshire are going to have to make some shots.
Yep.
It's just not high percentage.
Yeah, they're 1 out of 11 from downtown.
Yeah.
This is their last 8. And Runsey is going to get that push underneath against Edu. Number 8 in red. Wiltshire, as you advertised, he's going to need to make some of those. That's a big one. They're second.
And open up some avenues in the paint.
You're right. Brady Dunlap out 4 to 5 weeks. Hand issue on a personal spotted. Mila takes it right into the big fella. And Vince Iwuchukwu picks up the foul. The U.S.
Bonk, 4 minutes a game. So they're digging deep into that bench and trying to learn on the Flans team, and they're holding up.
There are moments in any college basketball season when teams feel like, okay, they're up against it. And I think after the loss to the...
Tough. So maybe a little wake-up call early in the season for them.
Lewis rejected the foul. It was a risk to keep him out there with 3 fouls.
I don't have a problem with the foul as you look at it. You know, if your hands are not in the body with him, and it makes it a little bit easier, but for a big, he can't do that. Guards, yes.
Into that one, partner. That might be the reason he's out. Great pass. Pierre to Bulk with a dunk. 50-4. Wow, beautiful. Woo! That's just a thing of beauty. Davon Smith runs that. How about that? How about that? Ryan Mila, outstanding. And a three-ball answer from Jaden Glover.
It's moving in the second half.
I mean, in the first 2.5 minutes, he only got a bucket. In the last 10, he's
To see that, his teammates have to recognize he just doesn't have the experience.
backdoor cut and a beauty. Play by Richmond. Lewis with the follow, like he shot out of a cannon. That dynamic, explosive stuff. Well, he's a whirling dervish in there. How about this kid? Ryan Mila.
He definitely has some game.
Made it. Yeah, he had a little bit of a coming out party in that loss. Transferred from St. Joseph's out of France. Number 2, getting some time in the post area. The lead kid is Cardette's going to have, and he missed the bunny.
Yeah, and he's done a nice job this second half of getting downhill, too. Oh, look at that. Big pour.
From now. And on the blow-by, I think Ejiofor is going to give one away. He picks it up.
We talked about his size, 6'6", but this is a big boy move. Just knocking guys out of the way.
Even though at Seton Hall at one point, Shaheen Holloway, who we both respect tremendously, said to us, you know, I gotta let, he truly believes he may only have him a year, but he thinks he can make a difference.
Yeah, and then there's a fine line of how far you push a guy to make him better for your team.
Classic rejection deflection. In the open floor. Great work by Lewis again. He's everywhere. And Providence, who is known for shooting threes, went inside. Stunned everybody. Last night, some of the players, Jacek, Duda, David Kipp.
Fans that this is a second half team, and sometimes you just can't stop that.
Yeah. Hassan Doko picked up the foul. He immediately cannot come here without feeling the history.
It's ineffective. Look at this.
Great work on the pass again. Wow.
It's really made a difference in this half.
Ejiofor working on top.
That's a grown man right
yes,
there.
It is. So they had a young Rick Barnes too. You recall, they got a 94 Big East title. In traffic, nicely done. Wesley Cardette like a jet. Three-point play.
Yeah, Cardette Jr. understands. He's one of those off-schedule guys. He can go get you something when the offense is broken down. With a real, very good athlete than Lewis in front of you. I mean, that's the definition of toughness. I don't care who's in front of me. I'm going to get a bucket. That's one of the easiest ones he'll have probably all season long.
That's a 4-point swing right there.
Yeah.
Sometimes you expend so much energy with a run down 13, you get the lead, and then you exhale, and here comes the home team, and here comes the home crowd. Things have happened when this guy's had it. Now he turns it over, though. Scott, end-to-end. Reversal. Davon Smith.
In a tight game, and that's exactly what's happening. Too many turnovers at the wrong time.
Smith, yes, and a foul. Big time.
It's the defense on their heels and has this amazing change of speed, change of pace.
On Spain's top professional league team a year ago. Really good collection of talent.
Yeah.
This could be a blitz on Mila. Bray was not ready, then gets it, and now it's fouled. James Green is...
So throw them in the fire and see what they can do.
Really well-played game when you think of it in those terms.
Gosh.
Because
honestly,
21 different guys have played in this game for both teams.
Yeah. It's what college basketball is. It's what it should be. You love that.
St. John's is 9 of 20. Almost turned it over. Shot clock at 5. There's a steal. Richmond, Lewis, rising and one.
He didn't want to float it up, so he jumps. Beautiful pass. The spin, the English on the ball, Tim.
Now they're going to look to see if Pierre is going to be guilty of a flagrant. I don't see it. I thought he was making a play for the ball.
I mean, the play on the ball, he pushes him while he's in the air. I think they call a flagrant
in
there,
the midriff. Yeah, you're right. In the mid, I didn't see that.
Question.
The first replay, I did not see the push in the midriff area. But the good news is St. John's has struggled at the free throw line.
As much as you practice free throws every single day.
I mean, that one went crying before it fell
off the glass. It's hard.
Now, this is a much different performance from Zuby in this building. This 17 minutes in the game. He has been crucial in this second half.
Wow.
And now one more time. Well, with Pierre and
you know that I think they've done a nice job, Providence, of spreading the floor offensively.
Throw him up from his hip. Big East, Lucky Crowley, and all the guys that were calling games back in the day. I'll be thinking, oh my goodness, I'm going to look at that box score and see the free throw shooting. Johnny's going to get a shot to put bodies on guys. Lewis, it's going up. You know it is. Wow. And if that's Haroon saying,
you can put Davon Smith in that. Obviously, Kadari Richmond. That's the beauty of having guys who can go get you. Yeah, he really struggled to put two power.
Looks to make it a two-point game. Wow. In this half.
Got to be on the string here. If you're wearing a white uniform, communication huge. Help the helper is what we say.
Lewis against out of bounds.
Yeah.
It deflected off of Lewis.
They might have to take a look. You might have to take a look, though.
Yep.
Without question, you got to take a look at this. Under 2 minutes. Yeah, that's off of Mila.
Yep.
Previous out-of-bounds play is under review.
The initial.
This will be an interesting call. You're right. At first glance, I was with you. But looking at it again, elbow is. I'm with you there. I thought at first, clearly.
But it bounces off of Mila last, though. Even if it came off of Lewis's elbow, it changes direction off of that forearm.
Okay. Well, in the end, I'll always listen to you, Donnie. Heads of 4. Looking on Mila. Oh, boy, how about that? How about that? 3-point game. 24 seconds left. Joseph.